Folks, I'm happy to have the opportunity. I've chosen not to be part of social media all of my life. I have my reasons for it. But I found that today it's an extremely important time for me to have my first foray on social media. I'm here today to tell you about a young man that I've watched literally grow up, being married to my daughter and giving birth to my two grandsons. I'm here to tell you about Robbie Gaddy, the kind of person that he is. I've been teaching Sunday school and been in this community for well over 40 years. God has given me the ability to be able to lay out the Word of God. He's given me the ability to disciple people in order to take the gospel and go out and spread it to all the world. I have had great pleasure in watching my son-in-law learn what the gospel of Jesus Christ is all about, and who has decided at this point in his life to devote himself to a full-time ministry, to become a pastor. And he has devoted himself to ministry areas, being on many mission trips, sharing the gospel of Jesus Christ. For that, I'm so proud of him. So I want to introduce you to this young man who has been able to stay out of the foray of politics. He has lived in this community for 47 years. Not one negative thing has been said about Robbie Gaddy during that entire time, until all of a sudden he becomes an ordained minister, and then he decides to get into politics, and then all of a sudden dirty politicians decide to begin saying things about him that are just not factually true. I have had this man as part of my family for these 25 years. He is a dedicated young man. He is a man who has served our country. He is a man who is deeply devoted to his wife and to his children. He is a family man first and foremost. But the greatest thing I can tell you about Robbie Gaddy is he is God's man. And he's God's man for this hour. And so I've taken the opportunity to go on social media, something I've always stayed apart from, because I want to know that I hope you are a lot like me, and you're tired of seeing politics going on in the church. You're tired of seeing people violate Ephesians 4:29, which says if you don't have something good to say for the edification of the saints, then you don't need to be speaking about anyone. I am so proud of Robbie Gaddy because he has stayed above the fray. He has remained truthful. He has not chosen to play dirty politics. He has been exactly what God would expect of him. He has been a man of integrity. He has been a man of truth. And he has been God's man, and he's your man to be representative here.